Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just straight to the Boston area, the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 7 of my Indiana Pacers MyLeague NBA 2K15. Take a look at the standings here. We are 5 games out with 8 to play from that 8 spot, taking on the team we are chasing, the Boston Celtics. So if we win, we would be 4 out with 7 to play, but still looking pretty unlikely. Anyway, Ernie and Shaq, take it away.
Presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. It's April Fool's Day. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, who I see you were just voted the most handsome man in America.
Ernie, I'll use the bathroom. I'll be right back. April Fools. I got you.
No, I got you, too.
No, you didn't.
Because you weren't voted that either. Boy, we're hilarious guys, aren't we?
We sure are.
Moments away in Boston, it'll be the Celtics going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Hey, let's talk about Marcus Smart. A lot to like. This guy coming out of Oklahoma State, size, strength, a leader. His three-pointer needs work. How much is that going to hold him back?
He's going to have to prove he can hit that shot. Ernie, defenses will lay back on him until he proves he can knock it down.
Ride 'em, Cowboy. Let's go out there to Kevin Harlan.
Hee-haw!
Alright, so we're back for opening tip-off here, and you can see some alternate jerseys being worn by both sides. The Celtics are in their sleeved St. Patrick Day jerseys, and the Pacers are in some variation of some alternate throwback. I actually don't recall when they wore these, quite frankly, but anyway, I know they wore a uniform like this a couple of years ago, but anyway, it was like a throwback night, so I really have no idea. But check that out. 2 straight alley-oops to Harrison Barnes to start off the game. That was a good omen. We're up 12-6, and this is really the first time we've been up on a team early. We've always gotten behind and then sort of just treaded water the rest of the way. Now we're getting up a little early, so even if we do just tread water the rest of the way, we can still hopefully try and pick up our first win. We have not won in a gameplay yet this season, so that would be nice before we wrap up. This is going to be the last regular season episode. Next episode will be the off-season. And I have not recorded that yet, so I really don't have any spoilers to give. So anyway, 16-14 the score. Here's Donald Sloan pick and roll with Roy Hibbert, but there's Rodney Stuckey wide open, and Stuckey's going to knock down that three-pointer. Now here's Stuckey again, giving it down low to Hibbert. Now this Celtics team is a very small team in the front court, so Roy Hibbert being 7'2" had a big size advantage over a lot of the guys the Celtics are throwing out at center. No Vitor Favorani this game, and other than that, they really don't have a true center who can shut down a guy like Roy Hibbert. I don't think Tyler Zeller played either. He's another guy who's not great on defense, but he does have the size to play center at least. Here's Sullinger, though, fading away on Mike Muscala, and that's going to be an easy 2 points for Jared Sullinger. Now it's a 6-point game, giving it to CJ Miles on the fast break, lobbing it up. Actually goes to Muscala here, who's just going to pull up and knock down the jumper. I tried to lob it up to Tristan Thompson, but instead Muscala gets the loose ball and knocks down the jumper, so I don't think I showed it in the beginning of the video, but Steve Blake is out for the rest of the season with a nerve issue in his back, so Will Cherry is going to get some playing time. We picked him up in some trade earlier. I don't quite remember. I think we signed him because we needed an extra guard. So yeah, we did sign Will Cherry. He's playing right here, as you can see, but that's why you'll see no Steve Blake this game. But Cherry taking it to the hoop, actually hits the reverse layup. We're up by 5 now, 29-24. Here is CJ Miles running the break. He's going to give this one out. I know I thought he was going to give it out to Will Cherry, but instead he takes it himself, and CJ Miles taking over a lot of the scoring on the second unit, really doing an effective job. Now 7-point lead here. Here's Jared Sullinger. Gives it to Evan Turner on the give and go, who finishes that one at the hoop. Now still a 5-point game. Here is CJ Miles on the fast break. This time gives it to Lavoy Allen, who made a great cut to get away from his defender and find himself open under the basket. No idea why his defender was playing so tight to him on a fast break like that. But here's Marcus Smart to the hoop, and check out that nice layup from Marcus Smart. That was a really nice play. Marcus Smart, the young rookie for the Celtics, of course. I personally have high hopes for him, but check this out. CJ Miles, I don't think he crossed up Marcus Smart. I'll show you the replay here in a moment. I think Smart tried to take a charge and ended up flopping, which Marcus Smart is known to do. As you can see, he sort of bumped him there. I don't think he fell on a crossover animation. I think he just got bumped and fell down, but anyway, I still thought that was a funny play. So Avery Bradley coming off a screen, it's the 3. They get it back down to 6. We had opened it up to 9. Now it's an 8-point lead. Muscala on the rebound, gives it up to Harrison Barnes, and Barnes is going to take this one all the way for the slam, fresh off of his 40-point outing against the Knicks in the last episode. He's continuing to have a very good post-All-Star break season. Brandon Bass, pull-up jumper, that's good over Mike Muscala. That is what Bass does. Now here's Tristan Thompson getting the inbound. He actually is going to go right into the post and gives it to Mike Muscala, who's showing up today. He gets the and one dunk. He's actually been he's been alright. I mean, he's not a great defender, but he can do a lot of things on offense. He's pretty crafty, spreads the floor. As you'll see later in the video, I have a freeze frame of him really doing a great job spreading the floor for us. But yeah, I kind of like Mike Muscala. I think he's on a 2-year contract, so I think he's back next year anyway, but I think I would maybe try to bring him back as like a 4th or 5th big. But Harrison Barnes is 15 in the first half. Sullinger already with 9 rebounds. He's going to end up finishing with something like 17, I believe. And Rodney Stuckey's got 5 assists. He is going to end up having a good day as well. So 10-point lead here for the Indiana Pacers. I keep wanting to call them the Warriors with those uniforms. Kind of the same, or at least a similar. Nah, it's a little lighter shade of blue, but color scheme's a little similar. But here's a nice dish to Rodney Stuckey on the fast break. Back to Barnes. Great 2-man game. And Stuckey's going to pick up another assist on that Barnes long too. Here's Marcus Smart on the perimeter, and you can see Stuckey just playing off him, daring him to shoot. He does miss, but Turner's there on the rebound, puts it back up and in. That is just inexcusable from the Indiana Pacers. Cannot let Evan Turner get offensive rebounds on you. But check out Stuckey on the little one-handed fading floater right there. He gets it to go, and now it's an 11-point lead. Will Cherry with the ball at the baseline, gets the screen from Hibbert, and then he's going to dish it to Roy on the pick and roll right there and get the easy 2. So now an 11-point lead. Here come the Celtics on the fast break, and this was a big defensive breakdown from us. You can see Amari already starting to slide to his right. Hibbert is behind Rondo on the little freeze frame here. He ends up sort of drifting away from the trailer, so Amari just thinks he's got to pick up the trailer instead of finding Brandon Bass, who was wide open and cutting to the basket, and it's an easy 2. So a bad defensive breakdown, but that's what happens on Amari's side. Amari tries to anchor your defense. So here's still a 9-point lead. CJ Miles running right by the entire Celtics defense on the fast break, getting into the lane for the 2. Now it's an 11-point leader. It's Marcus Thornton with the ball. He dribbles right around CJ Miles. I was probably picking my nose or something there. Not playing very good defense. Now an 11-point lead still. Bradley pull up no good. And we are going to end up giving it up to CJ Miles on the fast break. And he beats the buzzer with his slam dunk. And now a 13-point lead early in the 4th. 2-man game back to Sloan, and Sloan knocks it down. Our biggest lead of the evening as it's up to a 15-point game, 82-65. But here come the Celtics. Avery Bradley with the ball, gives it down low to Jeff Green, is wide open. Don't know who was supposed to be picking him up there, but it's down to 13. Still, though, here come the Pacers once again, and this is going to be a miss, but check out, this is the example of the great spacing that Muscala provides us. As you can see, Sullinger just basically forced to decide between Muscala or CJ Miles. Now, Miles does miss the open 3, but you have to admit that was a good shot. I'd take that 10 times out of 10. So, anyway, that's really what Mike Muscala can provide to us, and you'll see the similar play again later in the episode, but despite it being a miss, it was a good play nonetheless. But here come the Celtics, as I said, an 8-0 run now after that putback, so it's down to a 7-point lead. Now here we go, similar play, picking it on the baseline, Hibbert open, and then I'm not going to do any of the Photoshop stuff, but you can see it here. Jeff Green has to decide, and once again it results in a miss, and that was really what led to our downfall in this 4th quarter. As you can see, just not making our open shots. CJ Miles and Harrison Barnes hitting corner 3s. We'll take those attempts 10 times out of 10, but they just did not hit them in this quarter early on. So we got it back up to a 6-point lead, though, after that and 1 cut it to 4. And here's Barnes in the corner. Another shot, and he's not going to miss this time. We get it back up to 9 with 5 minutes to play. Now here come the Celtics once again. Here's Avery Bradley giving it to Jeff Green. Pump fakes on the perimeter and drives right around Roy Hibbert. Pulls up and knocks down the J. Down to a 7-point lead. Now it's down to 7 once again. And here is Thompson giving it to our man Rodney Stuckey on the perimeter. Out to Hibbert for the jumper. And yes, Roy Hibbert can hit that jump shot. He is so big that he often is able to just shoot over people in 2K. He didn't have to there, but he can hit that little 15-footer. Rondo down low, though, puts it in. 6-point game. Here come the Celtics once again on the fast break. Rondo gets the rebound. Outlet to Avery Bradley. Bradley down low to Jeff Green, who slams it down, and it's a 4-point game with 90 seconds to play as the TD Garden gets on their feet. But now it's back up to 6. Here comes Barnes in the post. Fade away, and Harrison Barnes, that post fade away is absolute money. He's got 24 points so far tonight. Now still an 8-point game. Bass down low. He gets it to go. It's a 6-point game once again. Celtics hanging in there, but they need to stop. Here come the Pacers. Sloan pick and roll, gives it to Hibbert, jumper. He gets it to go, and it's up to an 8-point lead with just 24 seconds to play. Celtics once again. Rondo to Jeff Green. Green pull up. That's gonna go, but still a 6-point game, and that would not get it done. The Pacers end up winning 98-93 after a couple free throws, and I think the Celtics hit another bucket there, but a 5-point win, and we finally do pick up a W with this Indiana Pacers squad. As you can see, the guys are pretty happy there, although sure not for the reasons that I am. But anyway, good win for the team. Felt pretty happy with how we play to end off the season. There's only a couple regular season games left. I will let you know if we do make the playoffs. I honestly haven't simulated up to the end of the regular season, and I guess there is still a chance we do make the playoffs. So if we do, I will let you guys know, and I guess we'll have a playoff series to play, but I'm really not expecting to. 4 out with 7 to play seems like a very tall task for this team. So anyway, you can take a look at the final score, box score. Barnes had 24 points, but they did come on 24 shots, so not a very efficient night from him, but he did put the ball in the basket when it counted. And Jeff Green had a pretty good night himself, 25 on 18. Rondo had 16 points, and that's pretty much going to do it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. It does out. Peace.